Hello and welcome to the Enlightened Civil Service Academy. Today we are going to analyze today's Assam Tribune. The first news in the Assam Tribune is veteran AGP leader Cyclone Chaudhary sworn in as the pro tem Speaker of Assam Legislative Assembly, and Chief Secretary Jishnu Borua administered the oath of office to Cyclone Chaudhary at the Janta Bhavan in absence of the Governor Sri Jagdish Mukhi. So we have to know that what is pro tem speaker. Actually, pro tem speaker is a temporary speaker of an Lok Sabha or Legislative Assembly immediately before the first meeting of the new elected house. The Constitution Article 181 is provide the term pro tem speaker. In this news, we have also have to know that in the absence of governor, the chief secretary can also sworn the pro tem speaker. Then we have to go to the next news. An earthquake of magnitude 3.2 struck Guwahati and adjoining area at 5:55 p.m. on Wednesday. The epicenter of the earthquake was the Kamruk district. Third news is Center directed WhatsApp to withdraw the new privacy policy. We all know that now WhatsApp has come forward with a new privacy policy, and the user have to accept it if user want to continue the WhatsApp. So therefore, the center intervened over it and directed WhatsApp to scrap down this new privacy policy in India, because it will directly violate the Article 21, which is right to privacy, which is a fundamental right and is an integral part of right to life and liberty. So we have to know the feature of the new privacy policy. What are the features of the WhatsApp new privacy policy? It requires, that means user to consent the sharing of transaction data, mobiles, device information, and even the IP address and data on how they interact with businesses with Facebook group companies, because Facebook is the parent company of WhatsApp. So user have a consent. That means if we accept the privacy policy, that means we have a contract with the WhatsApp. Therefore, user have to consent in sharing transaction data, mobile device information, and IP address also. Secondly, the policy allows WhatsApp and Facebook to share user information with the businesses and third-party service provider that transacts on this platform. That means the user data can WhatsApp and Facebook can share with the third party also. Besides the technical front, even on the analytic front, the consent has been asked to share details such as login detail and location detail. That means user location and login detail will also be WhatsApp or Facebook who can also share user detail, login detail or location detail with the third party. So it's complete violation of the right to privacy. Therefore, center directed WhatsApp to scrap down its privacy policy in India. Third news is Cyclone Taukte. We all know that it hit the west coast of India in the 4 states: Kerala, Karnataka, Goa, and Maharashtra. In this news, as many 22 out of 75 people missing from the birds that sank in the Arabian Sea of the Mumbai coast after getting caught in Cyclone Taukte are confirmed dead. Moreover, around 46 people have been killed across Gujarat. And we all know that Indian Navy is in the rescue operation, and they are doing the fabulous job in rescuing the missing people. We have also can know about the Taukte in the Arabian Sea, and this we have to know the tropical cyclone on Taukte is named by Myanmar. And what is tropical cyclone? It is a form. It can only form over warm ocean water near the equator. Actually, around equator, the tropical cyclone can be formed only. So, what is tropical cyclone actually? When the ocean water is warmer, or then the moist and moist and warm air go up, and the surrounding high pressure compel the low pressure and moist air to come towards downwards, and similarly at the same time the warm water again go up, and the cycle is going on, and the cycle is speeding up, and cyclone is formed up. And third news is editorial digital learning. In this article, the author is trying to emphasize about the destabilization of the education sector in the state of Assam due to the pandemic. The present pandemic caused by COVID-19 have been completely destabilized the education sector along with the other sector in the country. The immediate response to counter the destabilize has been sought through online classes. Therefore, the online classes are the new normal amid the pandemic, which is far from the lasting remedy, because this new normal has the far from the lasting remedy as per the author, because the abysmal internet penetration in the state and the facilities only to a handful of students to have online classes is depriving the majority of students. Moreover, the online classes is to a factor for distancing majority of students from the new normal, as till now smartphone is an unaffordable luxury for many. That means the new normal, that is online classes, is the only the handful student then can access online classes, because the abysmal internet penetration and smartphone till now is an unaffordable luxury for many people, which amplify, as per the author, learning inequality. Therefore, the extension of this type of situation will also widen the digital divide manifold and amplify learning inequality. Moreover, prolonged closure of school is having negative effect on young students, depriving them from proper study and interaction with peers, which in turn also have the psychological and behavioral impact. According to the author, the UNICEF data, around 90% of student population have been affected by this pandemic, and in India witnessing closure of 15 million schools affecting 286 million children from primary to secondary level. While online learning will benefit a small segment of students, and those without access will be worse suffer and in most disadvantaged position after the pandemic. It eases and normally restores. Therefore, the only handful student can up to date in their education knowledge, but rest of the people will suffer and in a worse situation after the pandemic eases. Another critical issue arises about conducting an examination. Guwahati University, for the first time in its history, prepared to conduct open book examination in online mode, and it will also bring some problem to the student as they are not familiar to it. Therefore, the author finally concludes that although the digital learning mode have lots of disadvantage, it will stay for some more time, because pandemic is still going on, and government should prepare a blueprint to act immediately after the normalcy restored to bring forward the students who have been worse suffer in the rest of digital learning. Thank you. If you like the video, please subscribe the channel. Thank you very much.